guys, so today I'm going to be doing a sort of glowy makeup routine, and we're in quarantine, so I don't want to go too crazy, but I also think it would be fun to try something new, which I don't usually do anything glowy. Originally I was going to do a spring makeup look, but with everything going on it just doesn't seem like I already actually filmed it, but I decided not to upload it quite yet. I'm going to save it for another date. So I want to try like a glowy makeup look, but I don't really do glowy, so I don't really have any glowy products, but we'll see what we come up with. I'm just going to sit here and do my makeup and talk to you guys because I don't want to think about the coronavirus. I'm using the Photo Focus foundation by Wet n Wild. This is my go-to foundation. I discovered it about 6 months ago, I'd say, and it's super cheap. It's only like $6 a bottle, if that. I think sometimes it's like 4 or 5. And I just get it at the drugstore. I think Ulta used to carry it, but they don't, like the last time I went there, which was about, maybe a month ago now, they didn't have it. They didn't have any Wet n Wild products on their shelves anymore, so I don't know if they stopped carrying it or like what, but now I'm using my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and this is the shade Swan, and I really like it because it brightens my face so much. The nice thing is I have lots of time to sit down and watch YouTube videos and watch other people's videos and stuff and like create YouTube videos, so there's a positive. I'm drinking some apple juice. I never really drink apple juice, but I'm in the mood for it today. I'm going to be using the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. This is the shade Endless Summer. This shade's a bit copper for me, like it's a bit too orange, but so I've just been using like a little bit less than normal because it's not quite my color, but I'm also not in a position to go out and buy like new bronzer right now. I'm trying not to buy things that I don't really need for the time being. I'm gonna do soap brows today because I've been wanting to do like an updated soap brows video for you guys. I did one like a year ago and it did okay, but I have a lot more subscribers now and people ask me like tips for eyebrows. So this is my #1 tip. This isn't a new hack. This is something that people have been doing for a while. This is glycerin soap. It's enormous. You don't need a bar of soap this big for soap brows, but this is just what my mom found for me a while ago. So I take my setting spray, which this is Mario Badescu, and I love it. Spray it. Take the spoolie. Scrape the glycerin soap bar. So I've got quite a bit on my spoolie now. It's important to use a clean spoolie because it really helps you get your best soap brows, and then I just comb it upwards and I create a shape that I want. And I just keep doing it till I'm satisfied with how it looks. I also downloaded TikTok. That's how you know I'm bored, because I was dead set against not downloading TikTok. But there's this guy on TikTok who's really, really cute, might I add. And he impersonates Donald Trump, Barack Obama, and Bernie Sanders. And he does it so well, and it's so freaking funny, you guys. So I downloaded it simply just to follow him. And then after I started following him, I was like, oh, he's kind of cute. But it'll probably never happen. I really think that political like jokes and people impersonating politicians is really funny. So that's kind of why I downloaded TikTok, so that I can follow him and like watch his impersonations. I will like try to link a video of him impersonating them because it's so funny. so you guys can watch it because he does it so well. Like, it's so good. And now he's like TikTok famous from it. So yeah, see how I'm just combing them upwards? It kind of helps them be a little bit bushier. And then I take a brow pencil, which my favorite brow pencil right now is the Revlon Brow Fantasy, and it has two different ends. So this is the pencil, and then this is like a gel. And you're supposed to use the pencil first and then the gel, but I usually use the gel first. And this is been helping me, again, just kind of get the best shape that I need. So this is kind of how the gel looks on the spoolie. See how it made it like a little bit darker versus my left eyebrow? Like just a little bit. It's very subtle. This is kind of how I get my eyebrows to basically have a microbladed look. And now I'm going to take my pencil and just fill in the sparse spots with a light hand. This is very challenging for me because I do not have a light hand when I do makeup. It's very, very, very hard. I always take my brow pencil and draw it out to the end of my eye because I feel like my eyes are pretty small, and this kind of makes them look a little bit bigger. Like it elongates my eye, you know what I mean? Okay, so there's the first brow. It's a little thick. So what I'm gonna do is take my spoolie and just kind of, oop, there's a hair on it, hold on. I'm gonna take my spoolie and just kind of comb it this way. See what difference that makes? I'm living that high life. Time to catch a flight, but you can make me go. Unlocking all the memories of my new home. Ventilated echoes playing to and fro, to and fro. I think the number one thing about soap brows is it helps you to see where your eyebrows need filled in at. And like my eyebrows, I feel like could be thinned out just a little bit with some tweezers, but for now, I think they look okay. So now that I'm done doing my brows, I am going to start doing some blush and some highlighter. So lately I have been using the Revolution highlighter. This is the highlighter Reloaded, and this is the shade Dare to Divulge. And then I just take my e.l.f. bronzing brush, whatever, you guys know I can't say it, and then get some on there, and I just highlight my cheekbones. Come on inside, where everybody knows your name, everybody knows your name. And I really load my brush up a lot with this because I feel like it takes a lot for my highlighter to like actually look like that. You know what I mean? And then I just do the tip of my nose like this, and then the bridge just a little bit, just like almost like an exclamation point, and then my Cupid's bow. Now I'm gonna take my new blush that I got, which is my Wet n Wild blush, and this is the shade Pearlescent Pink. And I actually bought this for my spring makeup look, but again, that video is postponed until the coronavirus is done and over with, which by then it might be summer, so maybe I'll just call it a summer makeup look, because I feel like both looks that I did are eligible for both. And I really like this blush, this blush is what inspired me to do glowy makeup today, because it has a nice glow to it. See how it's kind of hard to tell the difference between this and my highlighter, but it definitely has a iridescent look, which is probably where the color pearlescent comes from. I really like to hit the apples of my cheeks.
Always stays in about the waterway. It's that.
Does it look like I'm sweating? I feel like it looks like I'm sweating because I don't usually do glowy makeup. Ooh, but it looks good. This side looks better than this. This side needs blended. Well, I'm done putting the blush on, but this definitely needs blended, especially this highlighter right here.
Living in Stockholm, Stockholm. I never wanna go home, go home. I'm living in.
I think what I want to do now is a touch more concealer. Where's my concealer? So I'm going to go back in with my concealer because I feel like there's still a little bit of darkness under my eyes. I don't know why. I woke up feeling like the underneath part of my eye is a little darker than usual. But so I'm just going to dab and dab. And then I think I'm just going to bring it down a little bit because I feel like my blush is too low right here. I think it's the way my brush is shaped. And then I'm just going to take my beauty sponge and just very, very carefully fix this area right here. Ugh, looks like I have a white mustache. Okay. Lately, I have been using my Urban Decay Born to Run palette. This is like such a great palette, I feel like. I'm gonna start with the shade Breakaway, which is right here. And since I'm going for something glowy, I feel like this is a really good shade to start off with because it's very, very white. Okay, so I just did that and you could see like it's pretty sparkly, which is exactly what I want. I'm gonna start with, let's do Stranded. It's this shade right here. I'm gonna take that with this brush. It's kind of a round fluffy brush and tap it. Then I'm going to go in with the shade Ignite, and I'm going to use this to like put this in my crease. Now I'm going to go in with the shade Double Life and put that in. Oh, she touched the shade Drift. Okay, well, we're going to go with it. So I touched the shade Drift instead of Ignite, so I'm just going to put that on the outer V. It actually doesn't look too bad. It's very faint. Do it for the other eye too. I had a dream last night that I was stuck in the mall food court and we weren't allowed to leave because we were there when the governor ordered for the mall to be closed, which I don't even think he's done that yet, so it was very strange. But you know, I don't think that would actually happen, but it was like in my dream I was like, oh my gosh, this is so, I was so mad that he did that, like that he wouldn't let us leave. So I just took this shade here. This is Good As Gone right here, and I just put a little bit in my crease. I just want like, just so that like the other colors kind of show up a little bit. And I'm gonna go back in with Stranded, and I'm gonna actually use my finger and just kind of put it on so that it shows up a little bit more. You can already see like how much glowier it is. And it kind of like blends out the darker shades too. But yeah. So my dream was very strange. Never had a dream that I felt like it was just strange, you know? Like, I don't know. Like, I've never been angry in a dream. I've always been confused or like mad, or not mad, sad or scared, but never just like, I was like legitimately angry. It's crazy how you can like even feel emotions in your dream, you know? It's weird. Okay, so I'm going back in with Breakaway, the first shade we used. If you need a refresher, it's this one here, and I'm going to dip my brush in it and then go up into my brow bone. And it's really not quite what I'm thinking. I'm actually gonna take my highlighter and do that. So I'm taking my Dare to Divulge. Now I'm going to line my eyes with the shade Jet in my Born to Run palette. And to do that, I'm gonna take a very fine brush like this and just gonna dip it, tap it, and here we go. I always set my lashes with the Voluminous Primer by L'Oreal, and it looks like a white mascara almost. And I do this because I have super oily skin and my mascara always smears on my eye, but ever since I found this, which my grandma went to Target once and got it as a sample, like they gave it to her for free. And she gave it to me because she knows I wear mascara, and I tried it, and like I've never had any more issues with my mascara smudging, so it's really nice. I really, really like it. This is definitely like one of my favorite makeup products for sure. Anything that prevents my skin from smearing or being super greasy when I'm wearing makeup is like gonna be a product that I love. And then I always use Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And I always use a travel size because I don't really wear mascara every day, so I don't feel the need to buy the big tube. And the travel size lasts almost as long, so I really need some false lashes, but I don't think I'm going to put any on. And then I'm just gonna set my face with my MAC Prep and Prime setting powder. This is another thing that really helps me not look super, super oily by the end of the day. I'm going to put a little lippy on. I'm going to use my Exposed Lip Liner by Kylie Cosmetics. like to overline my lips for sure.
So find me the rainbow. Find me to the top again. Campaign on a Tuesday.
And since this is a glowy look, I am going to use the Kylie Cosmetics Exposed Lipstick, liquid lipstick. And this is my favorite shade of all time. I'm not even lying. Like, I literally love this shade. And then I'm going to top it with this Butter Gloss by NYX. This is the shade Eclair. I'm doing this because this is a very, very drying lipstick and I don't want my lips to peel, so I'm going to just top it with this just to kind of give it a little moisture, you know? It's still a little bit tacky. Oh, that's pretty. I've never used this combo. Let's go ahead and set my face with my setting spray by Mario. Alright, so that does conclude the quarantine glowy makeup look with soap brows. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you are not subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe. Leave me a comment as well. Follow me on Instagram at ElizabethDavisXO, like I said, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.